American philosopher John Dewey once said, "Society exists not only by transmission, by communication, but it may fairly be said to exist in transmission, in communication." For communication theorist James Carey, this was a watershed moment to understand how communication is so important to culture. Rather, how culture is communication. Today we will look at Carey's theories of communication as they pertain to culture, their application, and recent developments. The foundation to Carey's theory is best understood through two underpinning concepts he establishes: the transmission and ritual view of communication. First, let's look at transmission view. According to Carey's research, the transmission view sees communication as a mode of sending, transporting, and ultimately spreading messages, usually as a means of control. This practice was best demonstrated in the intentional spreading of Christianity throughout North America. In contrast, the ritual view sees communication more as a form of maintaining a culture. With the help of Carey, we can see this process being represented through newspaper as a series of situations people attend through reading in order to maintain their reality in society. Through these foundations, Carey reaches a unified definition. This convergent approach allows us to understand some of the concepts he further outlines, most importantly, the symbolic reality, which strongly asserts the construction of what we know as real is through symbols and language. Through these frameworks, we can see the construction of a map that prescribes the world with meaning and subsequently guides us through it. Except it's kind of broken and always needs a repair.
Through ritual view, we can understand a practice the general public usually takes after a shooting or act of human-caused mass violence. The ritual here would be sending social media posts saying thoughts and prayers. While it is clear that this ritual does nothing to actually cause physical change, the public continues to practice it. This creates a sense of cultural inaction in the wake of mass shootings. This is part of American society.
Not on the depressingly unstoppable rise of real-life gun violence in this country. Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers.
We see this application being discussed in current social commentary in this Funny or Die clip.
I'll do you one better.
Sir?
I'm sending thoughts and prayers.
When trouble's going down and everybody's scared, send thoughts and prayers.
In Communication as Culture, Carey explains that with the dawn of the electric age, the futurist ethos attributed electronic technology with the rebirth of community. The advent of the internet, a product of electronic technology, has redefined community, particularly in terms of its global scale. To that end, Twitter can be a great modern example of a global online community. The ritual view of communication and transmissional view can both be seen in Twitter. Twitter is a microblogging platform that allows the users to not only send and preach certain informations to their software, but also make establishment and maintenance of social interaction. While people can send informations in a linear communication through tweets, at the same time, Twitter users are allowed to participate with the tweets and share their own opinions by retweeting or favoriting tweets. Twitter users can also build association and fellowship through the process of following other accounts or create their own online society by also having followers to share and maintain their ideologies and beliefs.
You want us to tweet Save Greendale? I'm sorry, Annie. The reason I have 48 followers is that I don't exploit them. They come to me for atheistic rants and photos of my meals, not this obnoxiousness.
Ultimately, drawing people from all over the world together and foster an online community.
To conclude, in Carey's article, he outlines a theory of communication as culture through first the transmission, ritual view, and then a contemporary unified approach. His work can be applied to current phenomena such as thoughts and prayers, and has been developed more in the wake of new communicative technologies such as Twitter. Thank you for watching.